tunnels. Okay, so how could Israel defend themselves? I think they should have done two things, and they could still do it. One is special forces go inside the tunnels. People then say, oh, that's super dangerous. Yeah, that's why you're special forces. So dropping a 2,000 bomb on a residential building, killing hundreds of people inside, does nothing to get Hamas, does nothing to get the hostages. It just kills civilians. It's just an act of terrorism. But if you go inside the tunnels, you could actually, perhaps, through great heroism, rescue some of the hostages and actually get the Hamas fighters, right? But IDF is saying, we're too scared. We don't want to go in the tunnels. We'd rather just bomb from above, even though it doesn't work, and then we'll drag out the war forever. Well, that's not an effective solution. So you start with special forces as a way to defend yourself and get the hostages back. And then after that, what you should, in fact, they should do it right now. You go make a peace deal for a two-state solution with Fatah, the Palestinian Authority in West Bank. Then you bring that Palestinian Authority into Gaza and say they are now the governing body of Gaza. Now, you can't do that today because they would be viewed as collaborators. But if they got a peace deal and the Palestinian Authority delivered the Palestinian state, then they would have the credibility to run Gaza and push Hamas out. That way,
do you actually think they could push Hamas out?
Yes, absolutely. If they got a peace deal, because then they would have massive credibility. Hamas brought war, death, and destruction. The Palestinian Authority brought you the state of Palestine. Now, but that would require the Israelis to be magnanimous and say, yes, we were hit badly, and we were shaken by it, and and it was a disaster for our people. And now we've hit back 15 times worse. Okay, we've killed enough of them. Let's now make a peace deal and get the safe haven that Israel deserves. It would be infinitely better for Israel and for the Palestinians. But that leads us back to the first answer. But the right wing doesn't win in that scenario. Then the left wing wins, and they lose political power in both. Hamas loses political power in Gaza, and Netanyahu, and I think, honestly, the monsters that are in his cabinet lose political power in Israel. And so the people will continue to suffer as long as everybody keeps voting for right-wingers who want more war.